But with the proper breeding techniques and the ratio of, say, 10 females to each male, I would guess that they could work their way back to the present gross national product within, say, 20 years.
Thank you, Doctor. Wouldn't this nucleus of survivors be so grief-stricken and anguished that they'd, well, envy the dead and not want to go on living?
No, sir. Excuse me. Also, when they go down to the mine, everyone wants to be alive. There would be no shocking memories. The prevailing emotion would be one of nostalgia for those left behind, combined with a spirit of bold curiosity for the adventure ahead.
Doctor, you mentioned the ratio of 10 women to each man. Now, wouldn't that necessitate the abandonment of the so-called monogamous relationship? I mean, at least as far as men were concerned.
Regrettably, yes. But it is, you know, a sacrifice required for the future of the human race. I hasten to add that since each man will be required to do prodigious service along these lines, that the women will have to be selected for their sexual characteristics, which will have to be of a highly stimulating nature.
I must confess, you have an astonishingly good idea there, Doctor.
Thank you.
I think we ought to look at this from the military point of view. I mean, Spud and the Ruski stashed away some big bomb, and we didn't. Now, when they come out in 100 years, they can take over.
I agree, Mr. President. In fact, they might even try an immediate sneak attack so they can take over our mineshaft space.
Yeah, I think it would be extremely naive of us, Mr. President, to think that these new developments will cause any change in Soviet expansionist policy. I mean, we must be increasingly on the alert to prevent the takeover of any other mineshaft space, in order for them to breed more potentially than we do, thus knocking us out in superior numbers when we emerge. Mr. President, we must not allow a mineshaft gap!
Sir, I have a plan. Mein Führer, I can walk!